Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today what I wanted to do was kind of go over the 3 largest cryptocurrencies and kind of do some technical analysis on them. I haven't really touched this on my channel, so this will be something new for me, and I know there's a lot of interest out there, so I thought that I'd spend a few minutes to go through them. If you want to see more videos like this, or you like these kind of videos, make sure to hit that like button. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button to support me and support this channel. Now let's get into it. So the first one that we'll look at is, of course, the most popular, and that is Bitcoin. So here I have the Bitcoin versus US dollar. And looking back on the charts, the first thing I noticed was this support that it's kind of been holding here. It's tested a couple times actually. Back here in September we had a test a few times, and then again it dropped down. November tested it, and since that test it's bounced off and just exploded. It's gone from around 6,000 to now close to 19,000. If we look at the moving averages, you can see that it's been holding above its 20 days since about mid-November, so about a month or so now. It's been above its 20-day. It did test its 50-day moving average here when it did create that reversal and bounce up. So pretty healthy charts. We are going kind of exponential. If you zoom out here on the year, you can see that this is a fairly exponential graph right here. So I would be cautious trading this, especially for a swing trade, because you know it could reverse at any point. If you're holding it long term, that shouldn't make too much of a difference, but like I said, do be cautious because it is very volatile and could reverse on you in an instant. Now if we take a look at the 100-day moving average, I don't think we're anywhere near that. Yeah, so the 100-day is about here. The last time we tested it was early or mid-September. So pretty healthy in that sense. You can see if we zoom out a bit, you know, it kind of hovered around that earlier this year, tested it a couple times, and since then we've kind of been moving upward in a pretty healthy manner, I would say, except for the last month or so, which it's gone exponential again. And then if we take a look at the 200-day, which is also what I like to look at, yeah, pretty healthy move down there. We haven't tested that in a while, since around springtime this year, early this year. So you know, if we do see some weakness in this, it will come down to test the 50, it will come down to test the 100. We could even come down to the 200, but kind of unlikely. And then if we do break the 150, I think that we're gonna go to this level right here, which is this uptrend support that I see. So volume has been decreasing. We are kind of consolidating but still moving higher. You can see that it's oversold on the Stochastics. So signs are showing that it's kind of taking a breather, slowing down, consolidating. We could see a pop higher on some good news. I know that futures did open up for cryptos recently, so everyone is expecting that to kind of push it higher, but it didn't really. Volume hasn't really picked up again, so just keep an eye out on it. Remember that it is volatile. It's pretty good with its gap filling. I mean, it keeps moving in a healthy manner, in the sense that it fills any gaps that it creates fairly quickly and then makes its move higher or lower. So yeah, so that's kind of Bitcoin for the first one that I'm going to be covering. So now let's go to the second crypto, which is Ethereum. So Ethereum is a slightly slower mover compared to Bitcoin. We're not quite at 18,000, 19,000, but we have moved quite a bit up on the year. So the first thing I notice here is it does create fairly good support at around this level. So let's draw this out here, kind of give you guys like a live demo of how I do my technical analysis, just a rough idea. So you can see that this trend support has been pretty good with the stock. You can see tested it down here around April. Then again we came down here in July or so with heavy volume, but still held that support. Again we came down here in September, heavy volume, but held the support. And then again we came down here in early November, held the support, and then we moved higher. So recently we've been having a lot of volume on this crypto. You can see that we had a huge move up here where volume did pick up as well. So that's typically a healthy move. When you see a big move followed by a lot of volume, you know, that's confirmation really that it's a healthy move. I personally would not be buying into this right now, especially after a move like this. You can see volume's kind of starting to taper off. You can see it's overbought, and it's in a state where it's kind of gonna want to consolidate now for the next few days or weeks. My price target entry would be ideally when it tests this level, because it has proven that this is strong support for the stock. So if I pull this out a bit more, if we do see some sell-off, I'd look to enter maybe at around $400 level. If we look at the moving averages, you know, it's been above and below the 50 throughout the year. Now we're finally above it, above the 20 as well. If we take a look at the 100, you can see here that the 100 is pretty much in line with this uptrend support as well, which kind of tells me that this is very strong support. And if we do pull back to this, we will see some sort of action around this. Either it'll break on very heavy volume, or we'll see a reversal and bounce back up. And finally, if we take a look at the 200. So the 200 is also kind of around this uptrend support level. So yeah, this is really a key level to watch out for in this stock if you do plan to trade this. Around 400 would be my target. I'd want it to ideally come reverse, test this before I buy in. We might not see it do that, but that's just something that I would wait out for personally to enter this crypto. Alright, so the third and final one that we'll look at is Litecoin, which is another crypto that's got a lot of attention recently, especially in the last few weeks or so. You can see here we moved from around $100 to around $300, which is ridiculous. But we did have a lot of volume come in as well to help support this. Here again, you can see kind of uptrend support, held it throughout the year really. April, May, around September, November, October, pretty much been holding the support. And then, you know, as soon as futures was released and all that kind of stuff, this really took off. And it's really gone exponential to the point where I would not be touching this crypto personally anytime soon. Again, I would want this to ideally come down to this level, around $75 or so. Even if it comes down to around 100, I would consider that, because 100 is typically a psychological resistance or support. So that'll be another level to watch out for. You can see that it's 20 days moving up exponentially. It's 100 days, or 200 days, sorry, is starting to curl upwards. Take a look at the 100. That's also starting to curl up. And then the 50 should also see that. And the 50 is also kind of going up exponentially. So this is really a very dangerous play for me personally. I would not enter this anytime soon. I tend to stay away from exponential graphs like this, especially when the moving averages go exponential as well, because these typically have very wild swings, and we could easily go from 330 to, you know, 150 in a matter of days, which is what we did to the upside. And typically downside's a lot stronger because, you know, fear kicks in, people start selling, panic selling, all that kind of stuff. So if we do see some weakness in this, you can be pretty sure that we'll at least come down to the 20 moving average, or even break that and move even lower down to this support. So that's the third and final crypto that I wanted to do my technical analysis on. If you guys like these kind of videos and you want me to do kind of like a monthly technical analysis on cryptos or anything else really, make sure to leave a comment down below and drop a like to support the channel. But if there's anything else that you want to see on this channel, make sure to let me know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.